You've come to the right place. We know how to get it done. Fire it up, shoot it out, burn it down. Crank it up, cut 'em loose, play it loud. Set 'em up, knock 'em back, slam it down. Hell yeah, damn straight we're gonna party on. Chalk it up, So you told a couple lies, and you stole your ex-wife's car, but that just shows how bad you had to be here tonight. We call that tenacious. You know that's alright. Fire it up, shoot it off, burn it down. Crank it up, cut 'em loose, play it loud. Reel 'em in, chew 'em up, spit 'em out. Hell yeah, damn straight we're gonna party on. Chalk it up, Hey everybody, I'm Judine Shaw. You did, Shaw. Gunshots! Fire it up, shoot it off, burn it down. Crank it up, cut 'em loose, play it loud. Bring it on, flip the bird, kick some butt. Boots, farm, Budweiser, or Bacardi. Oh no, you don't wanna be tardy. Hell yeah, damn straight we're gonna party on. Chalk it up. I'm up with the sun, I put on my makeup and I creep around soft and light. Then I go through the wallet of the man that I brought home with me last night. I'm just looking for a clue as to who he is, 'cause my mama raised me right. You know, she said call the man in your bed by the right name, 'cause that's just being polite. At daybreak, at daybreak, there's a man in my bed with a smile on his face. Tomorrow morning there's another gotta take his place. Daybreak, at daybreak, I thank the good Lord for giving me something to love.
Well, I'm up at dawn for biscuits and gravy, 'cause I'm trying to live a life that's clean. Once upon a time, you know my kind of breakfast was a brimming bowl of champagne. Well, I think it's great, a living clean and straight, but Mama says it makes me downright mean. You know, she said, girl, you best start your day with the right food, but lace it with morphine. At daybreak, at daybreak, well, you know it's hard getting out of the ground when you gargle with your cue and your face through the six. At daybreak, at daybreak, I thank the good Lord for getting that monkey off of my back.
Well, when the rooster crows, I ain't dealing with no vices like these two. It's like my mama said, you gotta start each day saluting the red, white, and blue. Daybreak, at daybreak, I pledge my allegiance to the USA, to Mom and Dad, and apple pie, and the army. Daybreak, at daybreak, I thank the good Lord for making me a Jenga with a capital J. Look that up while we walk.
play. Here, this is the final show, the very last night of the Give Back Tour.
It's been 1 year and 759 performances.
That's right, this year alone. We actually played our penultimate performance down there in Branson this morning, the breakfast show, 9 a.m. And some of you folks followed us up in your picture.
Well, you know, Kenny Landfoot, our bus driver, made some pretty good time today.
That's right. We came up the Kirby Puckett Highway, took a right at Pennsylvania, right into Abraham Lincoln Tunnel to 42nd Street.
That's right. That's right.
And that's where we are today.
And if y'all are through the tunnel and you're noticing that there are some loose ceiling tiles, maybe, just so you know, we found out today that if you're driving your tour bus through the Lincoln Tunnel, you need to make sure that your satellite dish is not attached still to the top.
I'm sorry, guilty as charged. You know, the new season of Tabitha Salon Takeover is on, and I don't want to miss a minute.
That's right.
You know, I just love the way she chews out the slackers. It just touches my heart.
That's right.
I'm not that lady.
My sister Judine, looking for some of her own
No.
on the TV. And, but it don't matter what a wreck of destruction we left behind us, because we are back here with all y'all. And I'll tell you now, we love the Laurie Beechman for a lot of reasons. The food is good.
Cute bartenders.
Bartenders are cute. And not only that, $10 cover charge. Listen, can you see Jay-Z for $10?
No,
Can you see Bruce Springsteen for $10?
I don't think so.
No. Can you see Taylor Swift for $10?
No, and there's just one of her.
That's right. 3 chalks. You're paying $10 cover. That's $3.25 a piece and a quarter for the band. $10 right there. Now, let me see. Show my hands. Who thinks that's the best entertainment value for your dollar? Put your hands down, because I got to tell you something. I have a little announcement to make. My sister and I are very proud to say that we have just been voted best entertainment value for your dollar in NYC. Thank you. Just happy that you're just feeling the excitement.
Oh my gosh, you know, we're going to keep that with us, display it prominently while we are in seclusion. We're going to use it as a little inspiration while we are in seclusion. And it's true, people. The chalks are going away for a little while. That's right. And I felt that gasp for you. And let me just tell you, don't worry. This time, it's not just a euphemism for Judelle going into rehab. We really are. We really are going into seclusion.
Walk into the wilderness.
To write our life story set to music.
That's right. Now, we realize that it's a big thing right now out there for people to write their memoirs and maybe do it in just 3 weeks or something like that. So that's why we're going to take a little bit more time.
We're going to, as long as it takes. That's our motto.
It's going to take me a month just to get from birth to age 2.
And it's going to take me a month to correct her false memories.
It's going to take me a month to correct her spelling.
Well, be
right.
that
Well,
as
we'll
it
take how
may,
long it
before I
takes.
even start writing, I have to get a mani-pedi and a Brazilian.
That's right. I got to go on a bender, eating and drinking, so I get it out of my system before I focus on writing.
Yes, I like to fast and do a colon cleanse, get a fresh start.
We're going to sharpen up the pencils, head into the sweat lodge, you know, bring in the guitars, because it's not just going to be a book.
No.
I got news flash. Books are dead.
Books are dead, people.
No one even likes a Kindle.
People can barely read. We're not going to write a book. We're going to do you one better.
That's right. We are going to have an actual play with music.
Like Broadway style.
And I
Music.
am slated to play Belle the Chalk. Thank you very much.
That's right. And I'm in talks with my agent to play the role of Judelle Chalk, and I think it's going pretty well.
And I will be Judine.
You know, I think that we've been playing together since we were just little itty-bitty kids. I think I was 6 years old.
And I was about 6 3/4.
Okay, that put me at 7 1/2. That's right.
I mean, we weren't always known as the Chalks, as y'all know.
No,
We
because
started
of child
out
labor laws,
Right.
we had to go under other assumed
Right,
names.
we were working the Christian music caravan at the time, right? And so we had all sorts of names. The cutest little Christians.
Little
Cutest
Christian
chalk
angels.
Right, little angel chalk girl.
The 3 horse girls of the apocalypse.
Right. You know what's sad though is I'm thinking back to those times and I did not have a Belle the Chalk to look up to. All right, but I did eventually find my Shiro, and I knew I had to write a song about it.
And so I did.
The patron saint of the interstate, she's always with you as the miles roll on. Every lonesome trucker's daydream date, a regular American icon. Ever since I was a young girl on my mom's knee, always knew that I wanted to grow up to be my flat mama. That's what I want to be. Oh, my flat mama, Lord, meant for me. Long brown wavy hair, nice cranberry hair, nice cranberry there, mercy me. That's what she wants to be. Sassy silhouette, 18 even coquette, my flat mama. Through the rain and snow, the sleet and hail, that long haul honey's out there getting it done. She's getting dirty to prove that you're a manly male that can tactilize with love. I feel like it's my calling, my favorite destiny, to immortalize and photos and profile of me. My flat mama, that's what I want to be. Oh, my flat mama, Lord, think of me. Long brown wavy hair, nice cranberry hair, must dwell there, mercy me. That's what I want to be. That's what she wants to be. Sassy silhouette, 18 even coquette, my flat mama. Alright, this is my song. This is where we all sing together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wish I might have that wish that I wish tonight. All the things to dream of in the whole wide world. I want to be that pocket pen of wavy hair, mercy me. That's what I want to be. Hey, look, her picture's on the flat. Sassy silhouette, 18 feeling coquette, flapping in the breeze, just as sweet as you please. Goddess of the road, help you lighten your load. Good, flat.
Side of the road. Is that your vehicle? Step on out and turn to the left. Hey, you look kind of familiar. Isn't that your picture on the mud flat? I might have to pat you down. Woo! Woo!
until recently it was a crime, but I don't know if it is a sin.
That's right. We'll find out. I got 3. Now we got 7 deadly sins. I've heard 3. All right. Sloth. Down in Oklahoma, we call it sloth. Greed has been mentioned, but there's another name for greed. You know it? Avarice. Lindsay, now you're talking my talk. Okay. Now that is an annoyance, not a sin. That's another category altogether. Well, I think we got a few Sunday school dropouts here. But for those of you who don't know all 7 of your 7 deadly sins, you will by the end of this song. Because not only is it tuneful, it's also educational.
Sunday school and maybe you did too. So listen to me now while I review. I thank the Lord for greed and brought us our new record deal. I thank the Lord for gluttony and each drop family meal. Blessed are the envious and lust shall set you free. Those 7 deadly sins were made for me.
Okay, hold up, I'm gonna unburden myself. My anger is like a virus about to eat me up alive.
Judy, you can eat some sloth to help you keep your cool.
All right, I have my name.
Well, cultivate your pride. Your self-esteem will radiate till you got pride inside. Gluttony is fine to me. The dogs have got to eat for free.
Lust will kill you.
And I know my Lordy would have made you go. If we had no greed, we'd never know our net worth. Hamsters will inherit the earth. Pride in my appearance is what keeps me looking fine. Anger at my entourage is what keeps them in line. People who are in sloth know there ain't no more TV.
Hey,
No more TV? Well, who needs TV when you got the internet, right? LiveLaughs.com. No 7 deadly sins were made for me.
7 deadly sins. 7 deadly sins.
With 6 of deadly
Seven's all you need.
Sing it with me now.
Pride, lust, envy, sloth, anger, gluttony, and avarice.
What's that also known as?
Greed.
Alright, 10 commandments, get in line. 7 sins, I'll do just fine.
10 plagues
Go to hell with 7 sins, I'll do well.
always hated Sunday school and maybe you did too.
Those 7 deadly sins were made for you.
Pride, lust, envy, those sins were made for me. Oh, them 7 deadly sins were made for me.
Amen.
woo. All right, well, people, I know tonight's all about making your way through heartache and disappointment, and that is something I know a whole lot about. Let me just ask a question here. We got any married folks in the house? Yeah? Okay, which one is it? Which one? No, what number? Which?
My first.
Oh, it's an amateur. That's cute. That's sweet. That's cute. That's nice. Right. Okay, that's good. Let me tell you something. Judelle and I, we have like, what, a baker's dozen between us.
That's right. If you
And,
just count the American ones.
And,
There's one weekend in Mexico, I'm not sure.
Belva over here, she's still batting 0 so far, but let me just tell you something. That first marriage, well, that's in Nashville, that's just a gimme. That's just a gimme. The second marriage, well, you know, that's a placeholder. You know what I'm talking about. But that third marriage, well, that's the one that's supposed to stick. So let me just tell you something. Beware of third husbands coming around promising solo careers and your own life story on a Lifetime movie. And maybe a China doll collection for you to sell by yourself on QVC. Because those promises will be broken. So I did not write this song so much as it was torn from my soul. I used to dream I was dancing on your grave. You know I lived the day when you would drop dead. But now I know that just ain't how a Christian behaves. And so I pray that somehow you get real sick instead. You call my life nothing but suffering and pain. So it ain't much to ask that you suffer the same. Nothing fatal, just real painful. That'll still soothe my ache. Now I pray for the day pain is your middle name. I plan to waste you for wasting our love, but my guardian angel spoke to me from above, saying, girl, you'll draw a check every month, so long as he draws a breath. It ain't fiscally sound to cause his untimely death. So now, when I'm nestled all snug in my bed, thoughts of hemorrhoids and ulcers just dance in my head. And how about scabies? That's it, 'cause you're the one and the same. I pray for the day pain is your middle name. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So if he'd smite you with colitis, gastritis, phlebitis, well, I'll take that as my reward. I had a dream. It was strange, but it's true. I dreamt that you was a capon with no cock-a-doodle-doo. And I took that as a sign, meaning you was fair game. 'Cause I pray for the day pain is your middle name. How I pray for the day pain is your
mind when we do the live set to music. I think I want to come back. I want to play Judine. That's right, so I can boss people around, and maybe be all emotional on stage and get more attention, or maybe.
Look, I have a sticker for you. That one says, smile. My test came back negative.
Okay, well, I have a sticker for you, Judine. It's come back to your mic.
I'm going to wear this one now. It says, do you follow Jesus is close, and does he also want to punch you in the mouth?
Oh, look, I got another one. She ain't heavy, but she is my sister. I was just thinking, looking at this beautiful house tonight, since I no longer perform while seeing double one day at a time, thank you very much. Thank you. I have come to learn that our crowd is actually half the size I thought it was. But it don't matter, and I'm not going to care when you come up to me after the show, because you're going to do it, I know, and you're going to say to me, why? Why'd you do it? Why do you do it? Why do you give so much? Why do you y'all girls just sing like the angels, and you play like the devil, and you make us feel like we have died and gone on to glory? You know what I'm going to say to you? You know I'm going to say to you, same thing I said last time. You know I'm going to say to you, what? That is what the chalks were put on this earth to do. Please the people. Please the people. Please the people. The only way I can tell it there is with a little story. Now this is a story about pain. Don't be scared. It's a story about heartbreak. It's a story about me. Giselle Child. Back in 1968, George Jones was in his prime. Round about that same year, Johnny Cash was doing time. Sorry about that. Loretta Lynn was singing about that old coal-mining way, and I was born in Oklahoma on a nasty winter day. Mama didn't like me. She said I cried too much. Put whiskey in my Bible, Lord, she had a baby hush. I was weaned on Southern Comfort, raised on Johnny Walker Red. Daddy thought it'd make me strong. It made me mean instead. I cut off Elvis' pigtails, snatched up Judine's Lincoln Logs. I set off bottle rockets under unsuspected frogs. When I wasn't playing hooky, I was downtown playing pool, and I ran a fucking crap game in the girls' room at high school. With Granny sewing needles and Mama's ballpoint pen. I had my first homemade tattoo. I was 10. I hitchhiked to Tulsa, rolled a joint, stole a car. I drove back home that night to drink and liquor from an old fruit jar. I vandalized a honky-tonk, played poker just to cheat. Play her guitar just to keep her off the street. I started taking drugs, and then you know those drugs took me. The most besotted branch on a drunken family tree.
Judelle hit the bottom. How much lower could she go? And I say now we played that Reno Roundup, and she wasn't at the show. No, she knew she was a Hellcat, but she was our sister too. You see now, we just ain't the three chalks when there's only two. We got her down in Houston. She'd been beaten and abused. Her face was white, she's seeing red,
But I could sing the blues.
all right, sister.
Normally this is where I do my guitar solo, but the fact of the matter is I lost the solo to Ribeye in a poker game, so just to make it all right, I'm going to let him take one. just one too many times. The Bible was my friend, you know it was my fatal flaw. I was running out of love, and I was running from the law. I had an awesome vision that came from God one day. Don't you make no deals with the devil, girl, cause you know there's hell to pay. I heard the voice of Jesus.
Oh, this ain't God, fool. It's Judine. You better get your sorry act cleaned up. If you know what I mean, your voice is gone. Your fingers shake. You got them too nasty looking bloodshot eyes. You got the old ex-husband that you don't even recognize.
Well, on my left side, got Judine on my right. Like St. George and a dragon lord. They had an awful fight.
We staged intervention. We looked through all our rooms. We kept our nose away from any toxic gas pump fumes. We cut up all our credit cards and hid the keys to her truck. If she thought she would walk away, then she was out of luck. Her hands were shaking so she couldn't play a single chord. We shipped her strut, and her snakeskin boots straight to Betty Ford.
You've heard me sing the song, and now I'm gonna walk the walk. I'm an alcoholic, and my name is Judelle Chalk.
Hi, Judelle.
I crossed the sea of whiskey, climbed under cocaine, but I'm back, I'm clean, I'm sober, and Judelle is my name. I'm a strung out, kept up, crazy, crazy alcoholic. But I'm back. And I'm Judelle.
Let's run that again. Okay, everybody, here we go. And we do number one, chin check. Greet the crowd. Okay? Let's try that much with some music. Okay? Play us up some music there, everybody. Ready? Here we go. And number one, chin check. Throw your mic cord. Greet the crowd. You ready to go on? You ready to go on? Okay. Right from there. Here we go. We do Hollywood Ray. Kickball change. Hollywood Ray. High kick, fancy pose.
One more time, Judine.
So we do right leg.
Right like that.
Hollywood Ray. Kickball change. Hollywood Ray. High kick, fancy pose. Right. That's when you get your signature move going. You get your signature move right there. So, okay, we're gonna try that from the top. Add that on. Okay? Give us some music, everybody. Here we go. Ready? Don't be nervous. Ready? Here we go. Number one. Chin check. Mic cord. Greet the ground. Here it comes. Hollywood Ray. Hollywood Ray. Kickball change. Hollywood Ray. High kick. Okay, I think you're ready to solo it up.
Or it could be you in the next round.
Vote for your favorite. Pick out your favorite. 5, 6, 7, 8, number one. Chin check. Mic cord. Greet the crowd. Hollywood Ray. Hollywood Ray. Kickball change. Hollywood Ray. High kick. nice chorus call here on the Broadway stage. I know it now.
That's right.
People are inspired just watching.
Okay, we need to pick a winner.
We got to judge them up.
No lobbying.
First, I found a sticker on my boot, and this one says, "If you had fun, you won."
Oh, there you go.
So there you go.
Okay, we're going to announce the winner now. Very tough decision to make. And sadly, we had to disqualify a number of people in the audience who came to the EPA earlier in the week and ran the nomination. And you know, that's just not fair. So I took their names out of contention. Okay, well, our winner tonight, I'm happy to say, is an unprecedented three-way tie for last place. That's right. They're not quite there yet. They're amateurs.
No.
But, you know, they gave it a good try. And, you know, I think they had fun.
I think they had.
And if you had fun, you won.
And you know what we always say, the biggest room in our house is the room for improvement. So you know what to do. Keep reaching for the stars. When this thing comes on the air, which is it's going to do, you know, it's going to be on the cable TV, not the cable TV, the web TV, which is the way of the future.
Newsflash: cable TV is dead.
Cable TV is dead. This just in, and you can look back on it and practice the moves up yourself. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's time for
something special. Because some of you are sitting out there thinking, well, hey, I didn't get to be the chalk challenge. I want something too. Can we get Christian up here, our little chalk team? Come on up, Christian.
Now, Christian, you know you never leave a chalk show empty-handed. That's because we give from the heart. Now, I know everybody's saying, where's mine these days? Where's mine? You're looking for your government handout. It's not going to come, but it will come tonight from the chalks. And we give this with love. Now, everybody knows this is our signature snack food / survival ration. That's right. Now, this is not a handout. It is not. It is a gift we give with love. Trailer Park Bark, you know, we always have a pot of caramelized sugar going on the stove at all times. Now, let me just say, there are nuts in these snacks. Some are marked no nuts. If you have a nut allergy, choose wisely. I did not bring my EpiPen tonight. I only have room in my boot for my knife. Now, let me just say something. If we have a special version now. If you are diabetic, I have a special diabetic version for you here. And the diabetics in the house, you got the special diabetic version. Also, a special vegan version of the Trailer Park Bark, which is just some bark, right? You know, you guys like that. You want the vegan Trailer Park Bark, right?
Okay, I'll tell you, now we're just giving things out right and left tonight. I'll tell you who could learn a little something about giving out.
That's right.
From the chalks, Uncle Sam.
That's right. Always with Uncle Sam, it seems like the strings are attached. You think you're going to get something, but it's not for you.
That's right.
Always a little something. Now, let me tell you something. We're going to do something now here. Now, I want you to rattle your bags quietly so you don't miss a bit. Now, I'll tell you, no strings attached, because I have been reading the stimulus package. That's right. I have. And let me just tell you something. Page 879, paragraph 3, spoiler alert. All right, just so you know, they have set aside a whole lot of money to get us all to drive hybrid vehicles. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
I'd rather drive a tuna can down the street with wheels.
It's like driving a pencil sharpener. I'm going to drive one of those jazzy scooters before I drive one of those, I'll tell you that.
You know what? Fine. Give everyone health care.
Fine.
Let everyone who wants to get married.
That's
I don't care.
right. Hey, why shouldn't gay people suffer like the rest of us?
That's right. No, this is America, friends, and last time I checked, just keep your hands off my car.
Do you want to see a grown girl cry? Please don't impound my pickup, because I got a DUI. A bicycle won't get me far when I'm messing up my head. You might as well put me in hell, but if you really care, don't you take my gas guzzling internal combustion engine from me. When I got two hands on the wheel, at least I know I'm free. My chains So surviving in a car crash ain't so grand. But you're gonna have to pry my car from a cold dead hands. Hey there, Professor, just listen to me, please. It was in the back of a Pontiac where I learned about the birds and bees. I tried it on a bus and on a train, but it's not the same. I want the ride of Ganaga heart when he's calling out my name. Don't you take my gas guzzling internal combustion engine from me. When I got two hands on the wheel, at least I know I'm free. My exhaust gets turned into a frying pan. But you're gonna have to pry my car from a cold dead hands. Put the G to the A to the S at the station. Fill her up, run her off, it's an automotive nation. Put the K to the E to the Y in the ignition. I'm a road ranger, feed my tailgate, fuel sucking woman on a mission. Hey there, tree hugger. It's more than just a set of wheels. If it weren't for my black Cadillac, I'd still be in Mobile. A hybrid, it's like a toaster. I need something I can flex. I want that engine roar and smoke to pour when I'm running from my ex. Don't you take my gas guzzling internal combustion engine from me. When I got two hands on the wheel, at least I know I'm free. To keep gas cheap, I'm willing to fight wars in foreign lands. But you're gonna have to pry my car from a cold dead hands. Yes, you might have to pry my car from a cold dead hands. Yes, you might have to pry my car from a cold dead hands. I dare you to pry my car from a cold dead hands.
But this next song is for you. That's right. For my support group, the members of my support group AAA. Aliens, Abductees Anonymous. That's right. And y'all know what this means.
I believe that means that drugs are available in this neighborhood.
That's not an exact translation.
Caught in a beam, a brilliant white light. The spaceship took me like a thief in the night. I felt like a bandit, had me roped and branded outright, which is not always unpleasant. The strangers had almond-shaped eyes and no ears, and though their intentions with me were unclear, I don't know why, but I felt like a pioneer. And it dawned on me then, as I lay there disrobed, I was more than just a victim, being prodded and probed, as I orbit on the edge of Earth's atmosphere. I was a space cowgirl in the final frontier.
Alright, this is the part that y'all can sing along with, ready? If you know it.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Those little white men surrounded my bed and attached metal wires to my chest and my head. They spoke not a word, but somehow I heard what they said. Beat me up, Bill.
except for the fact that they weren't a sports team. It was like being caught in a really weird dream. They said on the exterior there was no specimen much too green. And it dawned on me as I lay there just cool, I was more than just a victim being prodded and probed as I opened up the edge and burst out the street. Rocket I was a space cowgirl in the final frontier. All right, this is another one of their hits. Ready? La 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 la.
Belva, phone home. Belva, phone home.
So when you catch me staring out into space, the stars remind me of that alien race. I used to connect the dots. But now X marks the spot. It's their place. It's called Alpha Centaurus. That's Latin for crazy. Nosebleeds and dizzy spells. Naysayers groan. But that's just a part of post-abduction syndrome. So now I say, fear not, 'cause now I know we're not down in there. As I lay there dismal, I was more than just a victim, being prodded and probed as I opened up the edge. A person was free. Rocket Man. I was a space cowgirl in the final frontier. A space cowgirl in the final frontier. Ready? All by yourself. Ready? One more time. I love this.
Nashville, we have a problem.
They say thank you.
Don't encourage your people. Because let me tell you something, when people get desperate, they come up with stories about being abducted by aliens, or maybe when they're desperate, they sabotage their own career by setting stage equipment on fire using nothing but a bottle of Jack Daniels, a can of hairspray, and a potato.
Maybe when they get desperate, they take my center mic again.
But I will tell you something. There are clinically proven 6 definitive stages of despair. It's true.
Number 1,
Cry.
number 2,
Set stuff on fire.
number 3,
Shoot out your TV.
number 4,
Drink yourself blind.
amen, number 5,
Sleep with the bus driver.
amen again, number 6,
Okay. I like this one best because you know something. When you're down to nothing, people, God is up to something. Number 6, get your prayer on. Times are hard, the wolf is at your door. Bill collector comes a knocking. All you can give him is what for, 'cause you're flat broke. You're all tapped out, that's it, there ain't nothing left. Check your cupboard, I bet it's bare. But on second thought, maybe not. There's one thing you forgot that's always there. In times of trouble, you get out, give it a stuff. Get your prayer on. Wish one thing it just ain't enough. It sure can hurt, so why not get your prayer on? You were living large on that borrowed dime. Called credit cards. Built a big old house while your soul's infrastructure was in decline. Now it's almost broke. That's a shovel-ready project, so get to work.
And your shovel, get to work.
And the good news is it's free to rearrange your priorities, no matter how far you have fallen. So long as you land on your knees, get your prayer on. Shout it loud out in the streets, get your prayer on. If you prefer to be discreet, get your prayer on. And although Latin is obsolete, it sure can't hurt, so why not get your prayer on? In Deus ego fides, y'all. And two.
My sisters, can y'all hear me? My sisters, I got something sad to tell you. We got some people in this house tonight who are suffering. I'm sorry to say, people are suffering. And they're suffering from a variety of sins. Right here, this young lady. I'm sorry to say, sorry to out you like this, my friend. This young lady is suffering from the sin of addiction. And she, you know, you're laughing because of the truth. That's right, and she is addicted to a street corner drug that you can get on every street corner in any place in the United States. Yes, my friend, she's addicted to Starbucks. But my sister, have no fear, we can get that macchiato off of your back if you just get your prayer on. Amen, all right. I'm sad to say, I gotta get through here. I'm sensing another person here. Oddly enough, one of Hedgie's friends. Enough said. This young lady has got a lot of trouble in her life. She's down to nothing. She's filled with shame. You're averting your eyes. No one's been looking at you all night because the shame is wafting off of you like a hamburger. And the shame comes from the fact that this young lady cannot put food on her table. She's down on her luck. But my sister, you know what's going to happen to you if you cannot put food on your table? My sister, you're going to lose that 10 pounds you've been trying to lose. So you can turn that roadblock into a stepping stone if you just get your prayer on. And I'm sorry to say there is more trouble in the audience tonight. And sadly, it's trouble in a red sweater. And that's the worst kind of trouble, particularly at holiday time. They try to distract you with the festive knitwear. But it doesn't work. My friend here is suffering from selfishness. You knew it. Well, your friends are laughing at you because he's got two packs. A trailer park bark and he's eating it all. And that's not selfish. I gotta say, but you can make it better, my brother. You can. Why don't you look this way? Because if you grab this way, that'd be better. Okay, there you go. That's right. Just stay in your place, red sweater. Okay, I'll do the talking. Okay, I'm the one who got the 325 out of your cover chart. So, but back to you. Sin of selfishness. What you gotta do is you gotta gather people around you. You gotta gather people around you who care about you, take care of you. You gotta gather family and friends around you. And when they're around you, what you gotta do is give them all something. You gotta make amends by buying them all one of our chalk CDs. Only $10. But even more importantly, you gotta gather those people together, get them all together in one room and say, hey, friends, family, I want to give back to you by bringing you down to see the Chalk to the Give Backs tour. And the other thing you can do is go on the internet. Do you have the internet? He has the internet. Actually, we can do it right now. We get out the Blackberries, the iPhones, the pagers, the Palm Trees, whatever you got. And I want you to update your Twitter status, update your Facebook status right now. I want to see hundreds of them going out over the internet web saying, I am with the Chalks and I have... I set that up wrong. Give Backs tour. And you can. Oh, she's giving me the no. That's wrong again. Okay. You know, this show could end well, perhaps. And it'll end well if you just get your prayer on. Amen.
When you get young, won't you talk to it all? Won't Jesus or Hashem say amen? When you talk to Jesus, won't you not people? Buddha, come on and say amen. Amen. Say amen. Amen. I can't hear you. Amen. I really can't. Amen. One more time. Amen. A little higher. Amen. One more time. Amen. You know what? I really like that. Amen. Don't say amen. Get your prayer on. When you're going, get you done. Get your prayer on. There's power in answer. Get your prayer on. Each one thing that just ain't enough. It's your word, so now get your prayer on. Get your prayer on. Say it again. Get your prayer on. All right, break it down, sisters. Ready? Hallelujah, hallelujah,
Oh my goodness.
I just started maybe burning off a little bit of muffin top I got since Thanksgiving. Woo!
Well, everybody, we might as well just cap this feeling of goodwill by telling you about one more thing that's so good about us. And of course, we're talking about our charitable organization. I mean, of course, the Chalk Teens.
This is our youth outreach program, where we reach out to youth, people who, would otherwise just be, setting stuff on fire, blowing things up, teasing people, stealing handbags from old ladies. And we take them under our wing. We teach them a skill. We teach them a skill that we need in the church. Happy holidays. I'm going to make it clean for the edit. We teach them a skill. A skill that we in the Chalks organization need but don't want to pay nobody to do.
And we have a very, very special Chalk Teen here tonight. Everybody, I want you to welcome to the stage Mr. Jeff Waxman. Little Jeff Waxman, come on up. Now, this is a very, very special night for little Jeff Waxman. Come on up, everybody. Make a welcome to Jeff Waxman. Now, Jeff, this is a special night for Jeff because he is about to age out of the Chalk Teen.
He's got a birthday next week. How old's he going to be, Velva?
23. That's right. And so this is like a little flying up ceremony for little Jeff. So one of the skills that Jeff learned up while he was with us was how to play the piano. So he is going to play the piano for us on our next song. Why don't you get yourself ready there, Mr. Jeff? And if he does real well tonight, he will graduate up to the Chalk Prentices. So he will be a Chalk Prentice after tonight. All right. Well, let's get down to it. We have been blessed.
Bless my Lord.
That's right. Because he's seen fit to give us this career just riding life's highway with our finger on the pulse of America. And we've been blessed with undeniable gifts and talents. I'm blessed with a purpose. But it's during these difficult times, these troubling times, it makes you question yourself, make you examine yourself. Just ask yourself, what's it all about? But we come out the other end of that dark tunnel of introspection knowing one thing's for sure, and that is the Chalks really are important. Because thank you. The president president doesn't call just anybody up on the phone.
He didn't call you.
I know you get the emails, but everybody gets those.
David Fluffy.
But, Fluffy, something like that. But the president did call the Chalks, and he said, Chalks, do your part. And so that's what we did. We just did what we had to do, because, you know, music is a great healer.
We have been healing people up from sea to shining sea.
That's right. But I know what you're thinking. What about me? I'm not like you. I'm not a country music superstar. I'm just nobody sitting here with no gifts or talents whatsoever. We pay sometime Thursday night at midnight. What can I do? But don't despair.
Because just by coming here tonight and by hooting and holler for #1 grade A bona fide deluxe American music, it's just as good as waving the flag.
And just by sitting there and ordering that second, third, watered down rum and coke, you know what you're doing? You're saying no one is going to tell me what I can and cannot do. No one is going to tell me what I can and cannot drink. You're not the boss of me. And that's freedom. That's freedom right here on 42nd Street in the basement.
And just by buying the Chalks CD available at the back of the house, or
Thank you.
the Chalks temporary tattoos available 3 for $1.
Over the variety pack of inspirational stickers.
Or any of the other officially licensed merchandise from the Chalks organization. You are helping to fuel the greatest free market economy in the entire world! So whether you have been blessed by the Lord
Like us.
or not,
Like you.
we are all in this together. You know that USA starts with us. You and me together, standing tall and sticking up for what's right, and using might to kick what's wrong right in the butt. Whoa, you know that USA starts with us. That USA starts with us, U.S. You and me together, standing tall and sticking up for what's right, and using might to kick what's wrong right in the butt. Whoa, you know that USA starts with us. You know, the Lord appeared to me in a dream, and he said, Judine, keep up the good work. And as he continued on there, giving me song suggestions and costume ideas and such, I could not help but think he was forgetting about all the plain old, regular old, plain old people. And so as I tried to put in a good word for you, tried to just break into the conversation right at that very moment, I woke up. Now that's just dumb luck, but you know I'll get you next time. For now, you know that USA starts with us. Yes, it does. You and me together, standing tall and sticking up for what's right, and using might to kill what's wrong right in the butt. Whoa, that USA starts with us. Let's take him to church now, Jeff. How about it? You know that USA starts with us. Lord, I leave it. You and me together, standing tall and sticking up for what's right, and using might to kick what's wrong right in the butt. These colors don't run. That USA. That USA. Won't you tell me that USA starts with la 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 la.
shop apprentices?
Congratulations, Mr. Jeff. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Whew, well, this is very unexpected.
That's right. You know, we were halfway out to the tour bus.
It was, but
We were starting it up.
so I'm glad you called us back because we got to take a minute to say thanks to the best gosh darn backup band that three girls could ever hope for. Let's give it up for the Erasers, everybody. Now, I'm going to say something. I am so glad that this guy doesn't hold a grudge. Otherwise, we would have stopped working together long ago. Everybody, you heard him on the guitar tonight, Mr. Ribeye Tabor. Give it up. And it was our lucky day when this guy's parents signed their parental rights over to us so we could raise him up as our bass player. Everybody, Mr. Trey Latre on the bass.
I'd like to say, isn't Joey the sound guy cute?
I'd like to be one now because, you know, as you can tell from the lovely decorations around the Laurie Beechman Basement Theater, it's holiday time. Now, I just want to ask, who in the room is a holiday holdout? You know what I mean by that, don't you? It's like you made it past Thanksgiving with that special someone, so I guess it's worthwhile just to hang around and see what maybe comes from Christmas time. Is it worth sticking it out?
You can always break up on the 26th.
Good.
I've done that.
Good. Well, this one's going out to all you holiday holdouts, and let this be a warning shot over the bow to some of you good friends. This doesn't sound so good.
We're gonna have to use the Judell magic on that other guitar.
This song is all about giving back. Hey, just like the tour. Don't be confused, it says Judell, but this is still Judell.
They know who Judell is.
All right, here we go. You give me headaches and heartaches. You give me the blues. You give me nothing but trouble the whole year through. But in this time of giving, baby, yeah, I got a tip for you. Whatever you gonna give me, make it good. You sure have been naughty, here's your shot at being nice. The holidays are healing times, they say. I'm this close to walking, but I just might think twice. If underneath the tree, leave the reason to make me stay. You give me headaches and heartaches, yeah. You give me the blues, you give me nothing but trouble the whole year through. But in this time of giving, baby, I got a tip for you. Whatever you gonna give me, make it good. I said whatever you gonna give me, make it good. Here's your chance to back it up. Diamond like and real gold look won't do. And while we're on the subject, don't even think about that Lillian Vernon catalog. It's 1 week's pay. I mean, baby, which you won't lose. You give me headaches and heartaches, yeah. You give me the blues, you give me nothing but trouble the whole year through. In this time of giving, baby, I got a tip for you. Whatever you gonna give me, make it good. Say whatever you gonna give me, make it good. Instead of begging my forgiveness, drive by and buy affection. That'll start the new year off in the right direction. You give me headaches and heartaches.
You give me the blues, you give me nothing but trouble, oh yeah. But in this time of giving, baby, I got a tip for you. Whatever you gotta give me, go tell it on the mountain, go tell it on the mountain, go tell it on the mountain. Just tell how much you're gonna spend on me. Sign of giving, baby, I got a tip for you. Whatever you gonna give me, make it good. So whatever you gonna give me, make it good. So whatever you gonna give me, make it good.
He walked in looking good, looking for a real good time. I said, now don't you come on with a come on unless you plan to toe the line. I think what we have here is a failure to communicate. I believe in second chances, but for you it's just too late.
Walk the chalk line, do it my way, we'll be doing just fine. Walk the chalk line, if you wanna be mine, you walk the chalk line. Look to the east, look to the west, look no further, my way is best. Walk, walk. No need to fuss or fight, once you start admitting I'm always right.
Say no to drugs and yes to the chops. You walk along straighter when you do the walk.
Come on and walk, walk the chalk line, do it my way, really doing just fine. Walk, walk the chalk line, if you wanna be mine, you walk. Fire it up, shoot it off, burn it down. Crank it up, cut 'em loose, play it loud. Bring it on, flip the bird, kick some butt. Boone's Farm, Budweiser on Bacardi. Oh no, you don't wanna be tardy. Hell yeah, damn straight we're gonna party on. Chalk it up, Thank you all. Good life. Crank it up, cut 'em loose, play it loud. Set 'em up, knock 'em back, slam it down. Hell yeah, damn straight we're gonna party on. Chalk it up, there's power in that stuff. Get your prayer on. Which one thing it just ain't enough. It sure can hurt, so why not get your prayer on?
what's right and use it right to care what's wrong right in the butt. Whoa, you know that USA starts with us.
Those little white men surrounded my bed and attached metal wires to my chest and my head. They spoke not a word, but somehow I heard what they said.
Beam me up, Bill.
Ready, here we go. And number one, chin check. Throw your mic cord, greet the crowd. You ready to go on, people? You ready to go on? Okay, right from there. Here we go. We do Hollywood.